Hello everyone, I am Erika of Beadingschool.com and you are watching Coffee Time with Erika, my weekly beady broadcast. I really hope that you can hear me and I hope that you can see me. This seems to be again the day of technical issues, so I'm a bit anxious. Let's see if but I did not get an error message this time. So I really hope that you can hear me and you can see me. Please let me know in a comment if this is going through on Facebook or on YouTube. Rachel can see and hear me from YouTube, so that's wonderful. And I really hope that also the Facebook streams are all right, because just an error message popped up when I tried for the first time that Facebook stopped your broadcast. That's not what you want to see when there is such an exciting, great coffee time prepared for you, when we have a super special guest joining us. Kimberly is here. Shelley says that she can see me and hear me. Kimberly had surgery. Speedy recovery, Kimberly. Molly, Mary Lou, Yosin. Can someone please let me know if someone is watching from Facebook, from the club, or from the Facebook page? Terry is here. Terry, so good to see you. Irene. So Irene says that it's not going on Facebook. So let me check. I will at least post the YouTube link on Facebook. Indeed, there is nothing going on. On Facebook. And I can't post because okay, please watch on YouTube. Okay, lovely ladies, I did my best. I don't want to stop the screen anymore. It shows me that it's going on Facebook, but in fact it isn't, unfortunately. Anyway, welcome back, everyone. Hi, Irene, Lita, Asta. And yeah, so I hope that our dear beaders from the Beading School Club will find the post that I just made now, that it's only happening for some reason on YouTube. And I'm sorry about that technical issue, but let's get back to the nice and happy part. In December, I started a series during our coffee times, where you can get to know the Beading School team. And the first one was Adam, who you could talk to. And today I would like to invite to join a dear friend with whom we are beading with together for more than a decade. Zuzi. Zuzi is joining the school.
Hello.
And I can hear you and see you, Zuzi.
Yes, at last.
Oh my God.
I know.
So good to have you here.
Happy to be here. Hello, everybody. So exciting. I can't stop smiling. I'm just like,
Finally, tea and coffee together again, Zuzi. Cheers to that.
cheers.
Cheers to beautiful. I'm also wearing some Zuzi earrings, by the way, for this special occasion. So for today, I have a surprise for Zuzi. Yesterday, I asked you to dig up some old photos of us, please, which we could show our dear beaders. And once you sent me your collection, then I was like, oh my God, I have to find the rest.
Oh my gosh. Oh no.
So if you're okay with it,
I'm
everything is
curious.
from your Facebook feed, by the way,
Okay, that's fine.
or pictures that we already posted in the past. Nothing incriminating. And I would like to invite you for a little journey to revisit some of our meetings, some of our memories. What do you think about that? That I show some pictures and then you tell us what comes to your mind about it. Okay. But before we would dig in, then can you tell us, please, what are you? What is your current role at Beading School? What are your days about? And how do you help our dear beaders in the Beading School community?
It's quite a big question, I think.
No.
It's just like you are covering whole universe um, of our teamwork, I would say. But yeah, let's start from the creative part, okay? So I'm preparing designs for our beaders. Every time there is a new Beading School Academy box coming out, and trying to come up with a nice and smart solutions for our jewels, sharing best hints and tips, answering some questions, and also learning a lot from everyone in the club, also from you and other designers as well. So I'm still on my beading journey, not only beading and creating for our beaders, but doing it together with you all. So that's the creative part.
And well, actually, it's so nice that you said that doing it together all, because the first thing I always have some notes prepared on the side for coffee times. And when I was preparing our time together for today, then what I wanted to emphasize is community. Creativity, compassion, and community are the three values that we stand for at Beading School and that we do our best to spread in the beading world. And community is there in the Beading School Club, with friendships forming during the lunch breaks, during the videos, but it's also very much there inside the team itself.
Yeah, yeah, it is. It is really a supportive element in many ways, not only from the beaders themselves and our friends, beady friends, but also the team. And yes, so while I'm not supporting this part that we all see in the club through the jewelry pictures, then I'm also working in the background in the way to either help you with some materials and projects, thinking about not only the creative solutions for the jewels, but also what I really enjoy is preparing the web pages
Mhm.
for the Beading School Academy. So everything is in line and we have our content all together. And last but not least, some of our beaders know me a bit more through sending all the communications in regards of the proof bidding or face-to-face interviews that we are having.
Yes.
So it's a little bit of everything, but it's not coming every time at the same time. So it's really nice. It's very various and colorful, and I love it.
I'm so happy to hear that, Zuzi, and we love having you. I love working with you and spending days with you.
Who would say that those 10 years ago, right?
Oh my God. Oh,
I know.
yeah. And to get everyone in the mood to get to know Zuzi better and to celebrate today her kindness and creativity, I would also show one of your newest jewels. This is one to start with from the photos that I have prepared. And yeah, definitely a milestone on your beading journey. Is such a beautiful one that you've made. I hope that you are very, very, very proud of yourself for making this. And now, the pictures. By the way, besides getting to know Zuzi and seeing some old pictures, there are also some misconceptions to fight today and to like. So, to start with a funny one, do you remember when Steven from Beadsmith, he thought that you and me are the same person?
Yes. Well, I don't wonder. I mean, yeah. But in fact, we look differently in appearance, but we are so common in some things that we have. But the similarities are there. So
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes with older designs, like no one has to be the long design. Sometimes I don't remember. I have to think twice, like you made it or I made it. So, yeah. So also, if you ladies will have questions and you want to know if it's true or not, then this is also the time to ask those questions. But let's start with some pictures. What comes to your mind about this?
Erika, I don't see the picture. Can anybody else see it, or has a blank screen on the side?
Can you ladies see the picture that I am showing next to Zuzi? This would be like the cherry on top of
our challenges today, right?
Yeah, challenges still being concussed, by the way.
I'm wondering if I go on YouTube if I see it.
Okay, Lucy says that she can see it.
Okay.
Zuzi, can you maybe open your notebook and check the picture there on YouTube? You can mute your notebook.
The funny thing is that I'm on my notebook right now.
Mm-hmm.
So I go on my phone, okay? And I will mute everything there.
Ludka knows it already. That's a clue for you.
Of course. When you said house, I was thinking like it must be the old shop in Bratislava. That's the only common house we had together, or I had keys from.
Yes.
So that was, oh my gosh, the day when you gave me the keys, I felt like amazed by the trust you gave me. You gave me keys to a bead shop. A bead shop where you had like everything. It was like heaven.
I remember your post from later that day when you went home.
Yeah. Yes.
And it was so heartwarming. You took a picture of the keys I gave you and you posted like, I have keys to the heaven.
Yes, I did post that. Do you remember, or you actually dig that out for today's?
That I remember. I totally remember.
Oh, wow. I can see the picture now.
Okay.
So I will just put my cell phone in here so I can see the pictures. Yeah.
Great, great. Then I will also show you another one. This is, I think, the picture that you thought about. And I found this.
I'm waiting. I think there's some delay.
Can be a bit of delay.
You can give me some clues before it appears.
Okay, there is a balloon. There are flowers. And
oh my gosh. Yeah. I see the picture, and when I heard flowers, then it was quite clear. Yeah, so this is me and actually my husband, and we are shopping.
yeah, and I have the date there, 2012.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah, this was actually the third birthday of my shop, and we were celebrating it together with our lovely beaders and you and Polly. Yeah.
I think it was like year and a half, almost 2 years of me being involved in beading, like the real big girl beading.
Girl beading. Yeah, but I know that you have another passion. So I'm showing a different picture now. Besides beads, you also love...
Is it a recent passion?
A passion that is everlasting, I think.
Traveling. Can be traveling somewhere?
Well, the picture was made while you were traveling.
Oh, yes. Now I see the picture. It just appeared. Of course.
Do you know when did you make this picture and post it on your social?
Yeah, I remember that very vividly. It was the time when not us girls went out for a cake and a coffee, but boys gave us a tip. Isn't it that?
No. No. It's a very special patisserie.
But this must be if.
Oh, it's if.
It's if. It is. But you remember how we got there, don't you? I was visiting in Prague.
Yes, for
and
this.
we were heading to one French patisserie, and we were meeting my friend, who actually said that he heard about a lot better place, and Adam was like, yeah, I heard about that place as well. So the boys took us in to this place.
It was, I think we were there together many, like not many, but a few times.
Several times.
And later, actually, this other picture that I am showing now, this can give you a clue that what was happening back then.
Yeah, you were moving.
I was moving, and you came to help me.
That was the pajama day.
That was the pajama day.
I mean, you are not wearing a pajamas, but one of those days when I was spending a weekend, so we spent one day in pajamas, wrapping all the crystals and everything, so it could take the journey. And the other day, and as soon as we packed everything, we went for more bead shopping, right?
Yes. This was when we celebrated that, oh my God, all the crystals and all the beads are safely packed. And then we got some more.
Of course. Actually, I still got beads from that bead shopping, and I haven't touched them yet. I feel guilty.
I actually, there were some that I didn't touch for quite some time, and over the years, actually, some of our beaders got them as gifts. So some of them come from this adventure of ours.
They are wonderful. I also keep some in case that I would like to make a memory jewel. But by this time I gifted also the cabochons and those large pieces. They are special, and I think in a good hands now.
And I'm showing now another picture. Can you see it now, Zuzi?
I'm still waiting for it.
Okay. Okay. Then just a clue. On the road.
Yeah, you can continue.
On the road. You see it?
I see it now.
Yes. So where are we going?
To Hamburg.
What were we doing?
We were actually going to Beader's Best. Was
Yeah.
it? The Beader's Best, right? In Messe, Hamburg. It was so great. I mean, just taking the journey and going to the fair, presenting your work, your first kits, actually,
Yeah.
your first bead kits. So we did some bead shopping as well, but especially what I really loved was meeting everybody, because there were also big names and amazing designers, and meeting Sabine Lippert and Anna Lindell and everyone. Also, Apollinaria was there. Big
Yes.
Apollina. She just
Apollinaria.
she just had her first jewel in Battle of the Beadsmiths.
Heather was there also, and
Yeah,
Helena Tan.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and Miriam and Eva and everybody. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh,
Do you
sweet
see the
memory.
picture now?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, that was our little team of 3 showing the crystals.
Oh, this
And
was
you wear
sweet.
your battle piece, your first battle piece.
Yeah.
And oh, this is a picture with Miriam Simon and indeed Eva and Stephen when shortly after he found out that you and me are different people.
I think we should make interviews like this time to time to set everything right.
Yeah.
All the assumptions and answer the questions.
Yeah, we should invite Stephen once to chat with us.
I think so. It would be fun.
Yeah. And I have one more picture.
I'm still waiting for that.
Uh-huh.
And mentioning like clearing things out, I would like to take this opportunity to say I'm not living in Amsterdam. I'm based in Slovakia,
Just like the treasury.
just like the treasury, but not in the treasury. It
Sadly.
takes, yeah, it takes me an hour and a half to drive there. So every time here and there I've got a chance, I go and visit ladies and see them and give them the jewels that we're making,
We are
because
always super happy.
it is just so sweet.
Thing.
Oh, and your car.
Yes, the
Yeah,
car.
Mama.
Adam used to be very funny when he was sitting in the black little tiny car listening to Rammstein or Metallica and then having the pink flowers on it.
Pink flowers, I know.
But do you remember what happened to the car on the way to Hamburg?
Um, we were actually going with another car. We had a different car,
The red one. Yeah.
the red one,
Yeah,
where
yeah,
the
yeah. Now I remember.
license plate fell off.
Yeah,
We
the
were,
license. Sorry, I was talking through you. I apologize. Maybe our readers didn't hear you.
yeah,
That's what happened.
the license plate fall down, right?
Yep.
How did we fix it? Did we have a duct tape or something?
Zuzi, we are beaders. How did we fix
Oh
it?
yes, of course, fire line.
I think so.
I think so. But this is something what I was telling my husband and my sister-in-law just this weekend, that I'm just so happy and blessed to be surrounded by so many creatives in mind, that we find solution every single time when it's possible.
Actually, with
We are
fireline
able,
or a brooch base, everything
yeah,
you
I
can
mean
solve everything.
everything. It is so inspiring to see everybody solving these puzzles.
Yeah.
Those are the puzzles of our beader's life. And yeah, because it just came out from a conversation when I was just fixing something with a fork, You can actually use a fork instead of pliers. Did you know?
No, but it will be super useful to know because my
I
pliers
will
were
show it.
confiscated and I still don't have new pliers.
I can show it in a video because that's what I did on Sunday. I would
Okay,
never know.
you made me super curious. And now I'm putting up another picture.
I would like to greet everyone who is joining.
Brit Marie is here, Montaigne,
Yeah.
Sarah, Heather, Catherine, Joyce, Evie, Martika, Catherine Palima, Corinne is here. Do you see the picture, Zuzi?
Not yet.
Okay,
Yes, that's me.
that's you. And in the background or under you partially.
This was a picture taken by Andrea when we went bead shopping to Jablonec. It will be almost 3 years ago, I think.
Oh my God.
I think so. I think it was the first time for me to travel from kiddos when they were quite small. So and they survived it well and so on.
They
But this was
also, I'm sure that they also learned something new.
of course every time they do every time. And you can see how happy I am because I'm just like lying in the beads.
And you did the shopping.
Yeah,
You did your first big girl shopping.
it was what I really loved was the challenge that Andrea gave me, like go and pick something you'd find interesting and inspiring, and that's how we got these storm duo beads, I think.
Yeah, I think that was the time when we got the stories. I'm super grateful for that.
Me too. I love them. They are wonderful beads.
I'm putting on the screen now another picture. You seem to be proud on the picture. You are on the picture. Again, with something printed. And the beautiful, beautiful jewel printed on the pages.
Oh yeah, I got it. I got my bead magazines in there, just right here in the shelf. So yeah, this was the first publication that I had.
Yes. And a very nice moment to remember and celebrate.
Mm-hmm. Thank you for allowing me to do it and supporting me on the way.
Pleasure. It's like so nice to see you and Veronka and everyone blooming as designers. And I really hope that you will cherish these moments.
I do. Thank you so much. And everybody also in the club for the support and ongoing support in everything we do. It is just so wonderful. And every time I describe what I do right now as a job to somebody else and they listen, they all are amazed and they are saying that they would like to have a job like this, fulfilling in the way of having a good team, a vision, creating something nice for somebody to thrive as friends and also make living. So I'm very thankful to be allowed to be part of this.
We are doing it together. This is, I'm always saying, Beading School is us, or beaders, you, the team, everyone. It's far beyond storytelling jeweler when I started it alone. This is about community.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there are the storm duos in your necklace in the
Yes.
cover storm that you selected. And talking about your designer journey, this is one of the pictures that you sent me.
Okay.
So no surprises now. A very beautiful picture. Again, a necklace. 2016, to be specific. You know.
Then I know.
You know.
Then I know it was the Battle of the Beadsmiths, right? Yeah, the bead embroidery. I'm really proud of this piece as well. And it was the first time I actually bezeled the large pear cabochon and the irregular ammonites in the design. They had a separate bezels. So I learned a lot how to work with something that is completely out of the regularities because it's nature and it's perfect and imperfect as well, and it is just
And where is Zuzi? Oh my god. Zuzi disappeared. I really hope that she will join again. It happened also with Heather when she was our guest. Zuzi, just please click the link again if you can hear me. And actually, when Zuzi was visiting me in Prague, the trip that we mentioned earlier about packing my beads when I was moving from Prague to Amsterdam, then we were also like both of us working on our Battle of the Beadsmiths pieces. So it was also super nice to share that journey. Zuzi, you're back. I don't hear you. Let's try again. My microphone is not muted. I checked it.
hello.
And
Yes.
we have you back. We have you back. You made such a beautiful piece. And there is so much to learn from you, not only in bead weaving, but also in bead embroidery. And during the following weeks, we are going to return to bead embroidery. And then actually, what I hope for that with every team, we will go back a little bit again, because bead embroidery is very much part of what we create, how we create, and there is so much to learn from Zuzi. So keep your eyes open for her tips and tricks during the embroidery lessons, dear beaders. And I have here, after the beautiful jewels, I have here another cheerful one, and I'm curious, where was this made, because I don't remember.
It needs to appear on my screen. The second one.
And this is again something that you sent me, so hopefully you will remember where did.
Is it us together?
It's us together. We have stripes.
Oh, the stripes. I think it was when we were visiting, and we were visiting together with Pali, with my husband.
In Prague.
In Prague, and we went for a quick lunch and a beer just before we were leaving.
I
So
remember.
it was quite close to the place where you lived.
I know now.
But it wasn't there were two places, but this one was a bit closer to the subway station, so we could to go.
Yeah, and I made you pumpkin risotto, I remember, and Polly liked it.
He likes everything. He pretty much eats everything you give.
I'm curious if he would eat also the next thing that appears on the picture. It's also a picture by that you sent me, and we are cooking.
Of course, it's his favorite.
Oh, okay.
It's everybody's favorite.
So what's happening here? If you can see the picture, Zuzi.
We are making brinzové halušky. We are making the knocks with the sheep cheese knocks. That is traditional for Slovak cuisine, in a way, and very favorite of yours. You
Yeah,
like it as well.
yeah, I love it, and that's funny because I am from Slovakia, but culturally I am Hungarian, so we never had it when I was growing up. I had it for the first time, I think, when I was 20, and
Mhm.
I can't stop eating it, but I can't make it. So I always have to use the opportunity when someone is visiting who can make it. And I love cooking together. So thank you so much. It was you and Veronka actually
Yeah, it was us together. And
together.
I also like to cook. I mean, together. You are having a time together when you chat and you laugh, and everybody's making part of the dish. It's really fun thing to do, and very nice to also build and strengthen the friendship. And yeah, I
Yeah,
love it.
that
It
was
was
so.
such a good time.
I'm also showing, I don't know, did you see the switch to the next picture?
Not yet.
Okay, we are on wheels.
Oh yes. That's what I like to do in Amsterdam.
Of course.
The biking. Yes, yes. Now I see the picture. Oh my. With the wind in the hair, it is just so much different than here in Slovakia when you had such a narrow space.
Mm. And you have to be super careful as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was really great.
Yeah. Montaigne is asking, is brinza a type of cheese very salty?
Yes, yes, it is. It is very, very salty and very soft. It is that kind of cheese you can also mix into like the cover on crackers or bread, and you can whip it somehow. So
Yeah, so it's actually 2 years ago now, I think, that you and Veronka were visiting, and we had an awesome time. And I will always remember how first day we went to Wonder Park to have a little picnic, and then Adam joined us, and he came by bike. We were walking there, but he came by bike. And then you asked if you can ride the bike a bit, and then you went like, oh my god, it was such a pleasure to see you, like
yeah,
really in your element.
yeah, I was. Yeah, it was actually an awesome bike, so you don't have to worry. And yeah, I like to speed on bike. Otherwise, I'm not speeding on in car, but at the time the road was opened and wide in the park, so yeah, I took it. I loved it.
And I have one last picture to finish
Mhm.
the memory lane, and it's a very recent one.
Mm.
Three of us together. Do you see it now?
I don't see it yet, but I would like to say that it is so much fun to go through like all the timeline of what we experienced together. It is really really remarkable, and it's amazing. Like more than 10 years, or I don't know. I stopped counting at some point. I stopped to count, and I can't even say where exactly what year. So it is just like really really long and nice. And I see the picture now. Yeah.
Yeah. And this is you and Veronka and me, all of us visiting the treasury last year.
Mhm.
And I cherish all these memories, and I really can't wait to make some more. Actually, something big is coming up in May, if everything,
Yeah.
of course,
Sometimes I really have to dig in and think about what what I know about, and where is the line when you are not telling me, because this is another thing that I would like to reveal, that Erika is keeping her secrets for herself, And she's not teasing only beaders, she's also teasing and keeping me in the shadow sometimes.
Sometimes when I don't want to make false promises that something will happen because I don't have 100% grip on the situation yet, but I'm already getting excited. And I have the need to share the pleasure and the excitement. But yeah, so something is coming up in May, end of May to be precise, and it's looking very well. We can't reveal it yet, but hopefully, yeah, something that we will also share about a little bit later. But now I would also love to give the opportunity to our readers to ask you questions. That what would you love to know about Zuzi? What would you like to learn about her? And while we are waiting for the questions to roll in, then Zuzi, can you please introduce us the Selena motif that we are going to bead together? I put it on the screen, it will appear for you.
Course.
And we are going to bead it together on Thursday during No One Has to Bead Alone.
Of course. So I prepared a really simple design that is very versatile. You can make it into an earring and add the desired length of yours by adding a bezel or some different component, or even make it into a Christmas ornament or holiday ornament because of the star shape. And with that, I don't know if the camera is showing it properly.
I put it also on the screen.
Okay.
We are now next to each other.
I also prepared to show you a decorated filigree. So for those who would like to learn how to bead or how to fill in the gaps in your filigree, you will have a chance to do it as well. And yeah, make yourself a nice set of bean beads and bugles and bicones.
I'm looking forward to bead it. And Catherine is asking a question in the meanwhile. What is your favorite bead color, Zuzi?
Ooh, that's a tough one. I've got. I used to be a big fan of blue shades in general. So everything what was mixed with blue was really great. And then I evolved a bit in making color combinations. So now I can't say that there isn't a color that I would like to use more or less. I prefer different color combinations. So even pink and green now and